Portraits of Hope is a program that was established back in 1995 as a creative and social service program for kids in large-scale communities to beautify their surrounding areas. So here at MacArthur Park, this is one of our big initiatives here for the city of Los Angeles as a potential for revitalization of one of the most magnificent parks that I know of, especially on the West Coast, that really needs a little bit of good energy from the general public. So we're hoping to beautify an area of Los Angeles, basically a diamond in the rough.
I'm one of the volunteers. I started with the project in April, and it's been great fun. We have had many students come from all over Los Angeles. Nobody has been left out. We've had over 10,000 children participate in this, and a number of adults also. The spheres, as you can see, flowers are international. Every child in the world knows about flowers. And it's been great fun working with them. And the spheres, to me, it's wonderful. It's candy in this beautiful lake.
I think it's pretty cool that the city's doing something like this, because there's a lot of artists out there who need jobs or need things to do, and these things kind of make the city more beautiful. They could use people who do art just to make the city look more beautiful instead of graffiti, things like that.
I feel this park is, I think, sad. Just because I see a lot of homeless people here. I don't actually see kids playing in the playground or anything. But I come with my church because we bring lunches to the homeless here. And the last time we came here, the cops actually told us that they didn't want us feeding the homeless because they want them to leave the park. So I'm guessing maybe the city is trying to get them out so they can bring people in to actually, for it to be a normal park, I guess you can say. But, that's not gonna stop us. They still need help.
I think the park is actually very beautiful to me, actually.
Yeah?
I know a lot of people probably wouldn't think so, but I think so because it shows a different variance of life happening. And I think this surrounding area is really beautiful too, because it shows that there are other people who live in the same space, and not to forget about them, but to really embrace them as well. They're people too.
I don't feel like it's a park where I have a daughter, I have a 5-year-old. I wouldn't bring her just because the environment.
I think that there are many more trash cans around now than there used to be. And I think bringing families here, as they used to come 20 years ago, with picnics and kids running around and bicycles and not being afraid to come here, I think that's what our main aim is for.
Well, I hope the people in the surrounding areas for greater Los Angeles enjoy what they've seen. Hopefully it's the first time they've had an opportunity to come into the park, if they've only driven by or only have heard about it.
I don't know, I find that the park is beautiful, and the fact that you guys have these happening too makes it even more interesting to come and experience it.
We hope to bring a little color and a little more dignity to this area. I believe that it has changed a little bit. At one time it was a fairly rough area, and as you can see around you, there's still some elements of that, but I think people will now take notice of what they have here, and it's beautiful, and hopefully they'll keep it tidy and clean and enjoy it, and so families will come back, have their picnics here, and it's great.